This video is for any of my viewers. I'm directed toward Ann, Van with the tarantulas that I had a conversation with over on Facebook. But anyway, I don't know if you said you already had a vehicle and were just looking for advice on how to deck it out. I said if that's the case, just follow some of the ones that are already doing it, kind of trying to figure out how you're going to use it and how it could kind of be, you can kind of custom tailor it to, however you want to use it. Or if you wanted to buy a vehicle, now I'm gonna get to that in a second here. Now, I don't know if you said you already had a YouTube channel, but if you don't have a YouTube channel, if you don't have a TikTok or some of the other social media content platforms, yeah, I would say, at least start a YouTube channel. And if you've got a YouTube channel, I'll subscribe to it. Let me know the address on it, and I'll subscribe to it because I know you subscribe to mine. But if you're gonna do the RV life, you definitely got to get on social media. You got to put that out there. You got to interact with other people already doing the RV life, and get your channel out there and interact with them. You can kind of get their take on how they're doing, how they're making YouTube videos, and how they're living out in the how where. One thing I've got a problem with nowadays, some people will do stealth camping, like they're in an apartment complex or they spend the night at a Walmart. Now, yeah, one night I could probably tolerate it, but that's kind of the most boring thing for me is spending the night like an apartment complex parking lot. Now, there's one lady that was doing that, but she was also hanging out on the beach. Yeah, hanging out on the beach would be, we at least got something pretty to look to, and maybe the next day when it warms up, you get out there in a bathing suit or something and get out in the water. That would be a little bit more interesting than spending the night in a motel, in a apartment complex parking lot. Now, if you're looking for a vehicle, now I probably going to Phoenix tomorrow. Now there's it's an auction yard. Now, I've covered this a handful of times. It's an auction. Everything there is used. Everything there is as is. There's no warranty on anything. So a lot of stuff is disabled one way or another. Some stuff, most of the stuff is good. Most stuff runs. You have no idea if it's got to run for years for you, or if you have trouble with it. That's the thing about being as is. So unless you're a gearhead, you might want to steer clear, or maybe you're married to a gearhead. Maybe your old man is a mechanic. I don't know. I'm just putting it out there. Now, if you don't have a significant life partner, well, I want to do a collab video with me. Hey, I would love to take you out there to that White Tanks waterfall hike. If you search on my YouTube channel, I've got some videos I made out there maybe about 6 months ago or something like that. And there's quite a few other people that have put hikes from the White Tank waterfall. There's quite a the White Tank Park is a pretty good sized park. There's a lot to do there besides that waterfall, but that waterfall hike is a pretty popular one. If I was going to do a first time video with somebody I really didn't know, I would do that hike because it's about a mile from the parking lot to the waterfall, and about a mile back. It's all level ground, and about 80% of it is a paved concrete. It's about the last quarter mile of it is probably just sand and dirt and rocks and stuff, but the rest of it is this blacktop trail. And there's petrographs and different stuff out there to see, signs out there showing the wildlife, the critters of that part of the area. I said if I was going to do a first time video with somebody, post it here on YouTube and help them start a YouTube channel, it would probably be that White Tank waterfall hike. Just tossing that out there. We'd have to go in your vehicle and I would split the entrance fee with you. I think they've kicked it up to about $10, so we would have to split the entrance fee and then both make YouTube videos from there. I said if you want a vehicle out of the WSM yard, that's it's in Phoenix. It's on west side of 67th Avenue, about a quarter mile south from US 85 or Buckeye Road. You can just walk in there, like 8 to 4 Monday through Friday on non-holidays and wander through there like I'm going to do in the next couple of days and get some videos from there. Now, if you go like WSMauctioneers.com, that'll bring up their website. If you do want to bid on something, it's through proxy bid. You got to set up an account through proxy bid. I would definitely go down there if you do think you might want to bid on something. Go in the office and then find out their terms of auction. Now, you don't want to. Let's say you've only got $5,000 in your pocket, and the bid goes to $4,900, but you find out there's tax and buyer's premium and stuff, so it kind of costs you $4,500. you want to kind of figure out the full bid price on something so you don't take it, so you're not taken by surprise. Off the top of my head, I don't know because the last time I got my pickup I got for 1,500, but the bid price was like 1,300. So if you're going to bid on something, I mean, make sure you're going to have to cover it. Don't bid on something and then walk out because they don't like it. They want to make sure you got to. They want to make sure you got to buy something. Make sure you can take it if you bid on it. Don't waste your time on something like that. I say that to anybody. Let's see that's going to cover. I must have those for further videos. This one was just for Ann. Okay, chick. You might have a husband and family and all that. So just leave it alone. Okay. Still love y'all. Das Leben ist ein Abenteuer. If you don't speak Deutsch, life is an adventure. And c'est la vie is French for that's life. And vaya con Dios is Spanish for go with God. Bye. And everybody knows ciao. I'll add one, Leben Sie wohl for that special chick. Live well. And das Verstanja, which is Russian for goodbye.